don't mean a thing. You tried so very hard, but you could fly a broken wing. See you leaving now, love don't mean a thing. What it comes down to is not the dream can't be stolen.
Hi guys, welcome back to Temple Woodturnings. I'm Steve. Last video I put up was the new trailer to my channel. I had brilliant response to that. It's been fantastic. Thank you so much for all of you that have left comments on it, and thank you also to my new subscribers and old subscribers. I'm up to 3,600, I think, somewhere around there anyway. I can't keep up with it at the moment. It's rising every day. Fantastic response so far to all my videos, and to you all, I thank you very much for supporting me. I've had a few comments on the CD projects that I've done, asking various questions. I've tried to answer them the best I can on the comments, and as I go through the CD projects, I'll try and pick up on some of the points that you guys have thrown at me. This week is a small project. We're going to make a small box out of CD cases. I've been experimenting, and as well as the CDs, I can make things out of the cases too, which is brilliant because it means that I have loads and loads more material to use to make more projects. So yeah, that's this week's project. So join me over at the bandsaw. We're going to start cutting up some CD boxes. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I have 28 pieces of the CD case here. Okay, and what I've done is I've glued a piece of paper onto the front of one of them and cut it down to size. It's I've divided it into 4 squares. The 4 squares are 55 millimeters square. Okay, and what I'm going to do then is on each of these pieces of plastic or CD case, I'm just going to get a coloured permanent marker like this, and I'm just going to randomly go scribble, 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 like that, of different colours, trying to cover as much as I can. Okay, I'm going to do that on all of these pieces. Okay, and once I've done that, I'm going to glue them all together as a stack as they are there, like that, with this one on top. And once I've glued them all together, I'm going to cut them down to the 55 mil or 2.1/8 inch squares. Okay, so I have 3 blocks. One is complete CD cases. As you can see, it's got a real purpley sort of look to it. That's where the colours have all come together, and it gives you this kind of marbleized look. And then 2, I have stuck to 2 pieces of ash block. And the idea is that I'm going to make 3 boxes. Now I'm just going to make this one for today, for this video, and I'll make the other 2 another time. So I'm going to put this on the lathe. I've just drilled out the end to put onto the chuck. I'll put it onto the lathe and we'll see what we can make out of it. Okay, so I've took the camera off of the tripod. I've sanded this right up to 2000 grit, and I've even used some T-cut to bring it right down. It's had a couple of coats of CA super glue finish, but as you can see, it's transparent from the side. Okay, you can see my hand through it, and as you come round from this direction, it changes colour, and you get all the purples and blues and reds of the marker as you come through, and it looks really cool. It's a really cool effect. Okay, so I have a piece of purple heart here. It's the same size as the top of my box, so I'm just going to make it round, and then I'm going to put a tenon on this end and turn it round and put it into the chuck, and then we can start shaping it up for the lid. That's a good fit. I'll just bring you around there a bit and just show you. I've put the tennis ball, just pushing a bit of pressure onto it just to stop it from popping off. It's a good tight fit there. And I'm just going to turn this down to the right size now here. Well, another success. I really like it. It's come out really well. I love the way that the colours change when you move the box around, depending on which way you look at it. The lid fits lovely. Nice pop lid. Now there are some slight flecks where the plastic was under pressure. It's to be expected, I suppose. They're not designed to be turned on a lathe, but it's come out really well. I love the way it's come out. I'll put some pictures up at the end and you can have a look at it. I'll try and get the different angles so that you can see the colours. It's really cool. I will be experimenting more, and I have those two other boxes to make. There'll be that's ash on the bottom, sported ash. So I'll make two small boxes. I probably won't make a video on them, or I might, I don't know. I've got an apology to make. A lot of you are commenting on part 2 of the CD goblet, the first CD goblet that I made. This one. You've mentioned that I didn't put pictures up at the end of the video, and I'm really sorry about that. I have mentioned on the comments that when I was editing the film, I did forget to put the pictures. I took pictures of it, but I just forgot to put them at the end of the film, and by the time I'd uploaded it, I'd got so many views that it wasn't worth bringing back down again. So what I'll do is, also at the end of this video, along with this one, I will put some pictures up of that goblet too, so you can take a look at it, some close-up pictures. I have put pictures up to all the rest of the projects that I've done. It's just that one I did forget, and I am still quite new to this. Even though it's took off at 100 miles an hour, I am still relatively new to doing this kind of stuff, so apologies for that one. So that's it. Next week will probably be another CD project. I'm not sure, unless something else comes up and I start experimenting again. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.